'Tis the season to think about your home security. And joining me this morning to talk more about this is Jonathan Frase with Frase Protection. He has some tips on how to keep your home safe. Good morning.
Good morning.
Holidays, I never thought about my home being at risk. Car, personal safety, someone stealing my wallet, ID, shopping bags, not my home.
Right.
And that's the case?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this time of year, crime starts to tick up because there's a lot of opportunity for criminals. I hate to put it that way, but we're out there shopping. We're bringing home stuff in new packages, and we might put it under a tree or put it somewhere in the house or, God forbid, leave it in the car.
Sure.
So there's all kinds of opportunities. But when it comes to home security, really, you just have to think of it as a layered approach because it's not any kind of silver bullet answer. Where security systems and video surveillance are a critical part of that, other things to think about are getting to know your neighbors, for example. Simple stuff like that. Having an investment in your relationship with your neighbors.
Yeah, I always remember talking to my neighbors. One of the guys probably watching this right now online, Mr. Wilson, love him dearly, always looked out for my place. What are some of the other tips that you would recommend about keeping the home safe?
Right.
Is the security system the end-all, be-all? We see the signs up, home protected by this, by that?
Yeah. Well, interestingly, a recent Rutgers University study showed that in areas where there's a widespread adoption of home security systems, over time, the crime in that area actually tends to reduce. But like I said, it's not a one-size-fits-all. It's a layered approach when it comes to home security. So we need to think about things like don't leave stuff in your cars. We all leave things like iPads or iPods or cell phones or whatever in our cars, and that's just an invitation for somebody to kind of smash and grab.
The car, but what about the home? Is it one of the things that you should close the blinds? Is it not show off the Christmas tree that everyone wants to, you think your neighbors are going to see?
It is, and I mentioned the car because if somebody breaks into your car and is successful, they might break into your house. So for the sake of you and your neighbors, don't do that. But yeah, when it comes to your home security, go check with a locksmith. Make sure that your doors and windows have good locks and that you keep them locked. Also, if you're going to be away for the holidays or away from the house for any period of time, make the house look like it's lived in because it's obviously a bigger opportunity for a criminal if there's nobody at home.
I know, they'll open your presents and they'll eat your food. What about which has happened if you relatives?
That's right.
What about fire safety while folks are out of town? We never think about the home catching on fire.
Right. Well, we don't think about it because we're so distracted this time of year. We're distracted because we got all this stuff going on, but December is the biggest month, unfortunately, for Christmas tree fires and for candle fires. In fact, Christmas Day is the biggest day of the year for candle fires.
So how do you protect your home from fires?
Well, you just have to use common sense. Unplug electric Christmas decorations before you go to bed, before you leave the house. Blow out the candles. Please blow out the candles. Even they have those candles that are LED, and you don't even have to light a fire. Those are recommended. Also, we don't know when a fire is going to happen, but you just have to be prepared. So a couple of suggestions. One is have a fire escape plan and practice that. You may have people coming into your house to stay for the holidays. They should practice the fire escape.
They should practice it as well.
As nerdy as that sounds, you ought to do that.
It might be a cool thing to do and get some exercise after you've been eating all the eggnog and cookies. And also remember, of course, if you can get a fire extinguisher, make sure it's checked out. Jonathan Frase with Frase Protection. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Great. Thanks for having me.
And have a good Christmas and happy holidays.
Thank you.
All right.